through the sacred act of confession. But it looks like a certain wasp princess has recently found herself desperately in need of
Desperately.
has recently found herself desperately in need of
Try avoiding those who might cause you to stray.
Oh, I plan to. Thank you, Father. It was very good advice.
Advice.
Thank you, Father. It was very good advice.
I think we'll be singing Happy Birthday this year.
No one knows that Nate and I broke up, and it's gonna stay that way so I can fix this.
Fix.
And it's gonna stay that way so I can fix this.
The captain is being charged with embezzlement and fraud. This is an absolute disaster.
Absolute.
This is an absolute disaster.
Now it's because your wife could afford your bail.
And I would have paid 10 times that amount. You're not going to jail.
Jail.
You're not going to jail.
And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen. But in the meantime, this is not something to be cavalier about.
It's clearly a setup. Someone's got an agenda. Dad, would you...
Agenda.
It's clearly a setup. Someone's got an agenda. Dad, would you...
I'm not giving it to Blair. It's an engagement ring.
I'm not asking you to propose.
Propose.
I'm not asking you to propose.
But you'd have to be willing to really work for it.
Yeah, of course. Listen, we'll just take it slow and see how it goes. And,
Slow.
And you want to live in Hudson with neighbor guy.
Okay, look, Dan, I understand that you're mad, all right? And I'm not going to defend what I did.
No.
Defend.
And I'm not going to defend what I did.
No. Come on, man. I can hear you breathing on the other side of the door.
Breathe.
I can hear you breathing on the other side of the door. I can hear you breathing on the other side of the door. Is she anybody you can get rid of?
Rid.
Is she anybody you can get rid of?
Where's the girl?
In my dreams, I was trying to get some shut-eye.
Shut.
In my dreams, I was trying to get some shut-eye. But look, if you're done with Blair, be done. Don't cave to your parents' wishes if they're not your desires.
Cave.
Don't cave to your parents' wishes if they're not your desires. Don't cave to your parents' wishes if they're not your desires. Excuse me? Where's my boy? Seal the deal, tap that ass. Money marries bigger money? Look.
Seal.
Seal the deal, tap that ass. Money marries bigger money? Look. Seal the deal, tap that ass. Money marries bigger money? Look, I care about three things, Nathaniel. Money, the pleasures money brings me, and you.
Pleasure.
Money, the pleasures money brings me, and you. Well, thanks for listening to me complain about...
Complain.
Well, thanks for listening to me complain about...
You've got to be kidding. I do not believe this.
How do you think I feel? I haven't slept. I feel sick, like there's...
Sick.
I haven't slept. I feel sick, like there's...
Chuck, you know that I adore all of God's creatures and the metaphors that they inspire, but...
Metaphor.
And the metaphors they inspire, but...
So, how have things been between you guys?
Strange.
Strange. Strange.
Strange.
But now that I'm here, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, me neither.
Blair invited me before our fight, and
Invite. Invite.
Blair invited me before our fight, and
Thank you. Who got owned now? Not bad, but Skinner is meat and potatoes.
Potato. Potato.
Not bad, but Skinner is meat and potatoes.
No pie. I say no. I beg you.
Come on, there's nothing like a little 80s hair metal to...
Metal. Metal.
Come on, there's nothing like a little 80s hair metal to...
I tell Vanessa everything. All right? I have since I was 6.
Well, you're not 6 anymore, Dan.
Anymore. Anymore.
6.
Well, you're not 6 anymore, Dan. Good point. Look, I just don't want to have to compete with Vanessa.
Compete. Compete.
I just don't want to have to compete with Vanessa.
That's fair. All right, so tomorrow, you and I will go somewhere together, just the two of us.
Somewhere. Somewhere.
You and I will go somewhere together, just the two of us. You and I will go somewhere together, just the two of us, and we'll talk about my family in excruciating detail until you are just so bored. You're
Bore. Bore.
until you are just so bored. We'll talk about my family in excruciating detail until you are just so bored. You're begging for Vanessa to take over, right?
Beg. Beg.
You're begging for Vanessa to take over, right?
your mother's ring.
Ring. Ring.
Your mother's ring.
I mean, we just shouldn't be together right now, you know?
Sounds like you're pretty sure of that.
I am. And as much as I want to do the right thing and help...
Thin. Thin.
I am. And as much as I want to do the right thing and help... I am. And as much as I want to do the right thing and help out my parents, it's just... It's not fair.
Fair. Fair.
It's just... It's not fair.
I had fun.
Fun. Fun.
I had fun.
He was gonna get back together with me, but only so my mom would help his dad. You satisfied?
Satisfy. Satisfy.
You satisfied?
Nate, hey, what are you doing home so early?
It's after midnight.
Midnight. Midnight.
It's after midnight.
I need your support here, son, and your trust.
Well, you better hope for your sake they don't call you...
Sake. Sake.
Well, you better hope for your sake they don't call you...
So, how cool does that make you? I think you forgot to mention my superior Guitar Hero skills.
Guitar. Guitar.
Mention my superior Guitar Hero skills. I'll give you guys a moment.
Might that have been bonding that I just walked in on?
Bond. Bond.
Might that have been bonding that I just walked in on? Yeah? What were you talking about?
Nothing you need to know about.
Oh, so you have secrets now. I see.
Secret. Secret.
Oh, so you have secrets now. I see.
It's pretty much the worst birthday ever.
Maybe it can be salvaged.
Is that our sex tape?
Tape. Tape.
Is that our sex tape?
Spotted. B turning a year older, but not necessarily wiser.
Wise. Wise.
But not necessarily wiser. Guess Chuck's the gift that keeps on giving. Blow out your candles, B.
Candle. Candle.
Blow out your candles, B.